It is July 20th, and I'm giving this a shot. I have no idea if it will get posted. We'll see how far I can get. Taking baby steps here. Thank you to those who've reached out. Thank you for understanding. I apologized last week. Obviously, there was tremendous loss in my home. And I will see how today goes. I'm concerned and will remain concerned for a while that the messages will be for me only. Kai, my cat, was a big part of my journey with tarot. And he is gone. As of a week ago, his body is no longer present. So, giving this a shot. July 20th, though, incredibly important day. New moon in Cancer. Again, I'm not going to try to speak to the astrology. I leave that to the astrologers who do it best. But I do encourage you to find your favorite astrologer, whether it be Vedic, sidereal, Western, whatever resonates with you, and listen to what folks are talking about with this new moon. It's important. There's going to be like a push-pull kind of tension for a while now. The moon in Cancer, in Western astrology, this is very emotional time. Was sitting across the sky from Saturn, who's kind of the harsh teacher. So we could be sitting in discomfort for the next few days, and that truly has nothing to do with me. That's kind of that is a universal energy here. So enough about my ramblings. I will not be taking personal readings for now. We'll see how today goes, and if I even post this. So what does the collective need to know for July 20th? I'll just stop right there. Take a deep breath with me. Yeah, right there. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Well, that's actually good to see. Justice upright. The scales are balancing. The back and forth is lessening. This is truth. This is honesty. This is integrity, and it's in the upright. We've been seeing it reversed for so terribly long. Four of Wands reversed. So this is the happy home no longer. Again, if this goes up, you'll know that I feel like it's useful. If not, it's just me giving this a shot. This is about a lack of stability. Actually, it really does have to do with this new moon energy. Four of Wands is about foundations, right? Firm foundations, whether it be home, job, friends, family, and not feeling that stability beneath us. It's interesting next to the Justice card insofar as it's telling us, maybe be careful of your balance today, quite frankly, because we're not going to feel that foundation underneath us. And again, that's that watery new moon Cancer energy. We're going to want to feel in terms of actions and speaking. And this is saying, check and make sure you have all the facts. Make sure that there's a foundation to whatever it is that you're looking to wage today. Yeah, seven of Wands reversed. We may be feeling defensive. We may be feeling off of our guard. We may not know how to defend ourselves in general. So be careful with yourself. Be careful with your words. Make sure that there is a foundation to any accusations you may wage today. Six of Cups reversed. So this is about, this is about our childhood. This is about the kind of joy that we find in childhood, an innocence, can be the card of a soulmate, someone that we've known our whole lives. This could be indicating this has literally to do with family in terms of the Four of Wands reversed. We could have been feeling under attack for a time, and today we may actually be feeling incredibly vulnerable. Interesting energy at the center. Three of Cups. Find your tribe. It doesn't have to be the tribe that you were born into, but it's the tribe that you choose. That's the wonderful thing about adulting, is that we get to pick our family, right? Yeah, they're going to listen. They're going to see both sides. Find that group who will ground you today, because there really is a lack of it in this energy. Yeah, Page of Cups reversed. This could be, that water is falling out of the cup. That water, that could be like the backhanded apology. That could be the passive aggressive, whatever. Don't take the bait. Don't take the bait. Because you do have someone who loves you. It's likely in your soul tribe. This is about, Two of Cups is a beautiful card to see here. The 2 is graduating to the 3. We have someone that we can count on. We have a spiritual partner. We have, this could be about contracts too. Actually, now that I'm looking at it with the Justice card, this could be about contracts, whether they be financial. You could be trying to get that home. This could be about any sort of partnership, Two of Cups. It doesn't have to be romantic. The work you do, to make a living. Seems positive here, but again, there's a lot of mishmashy emotions around it. Not really sure, how we're taking words. We could be feeling vulnerable in general, not feeling, the ground beneath us is firm. And quite frankly, all of this Cups energy reversed, the 6 of Cups and the Page of Cups. Look at all these cups. We don't typically see this on this channel. Super emotional day. Just, it's okay to feel the feels. Just, check in with the people that you trust and love before you take action. Because we're going to want to act. Knight of Wands. He is a card of action. I see this as a card of relocation, of travel, and obviously that's more than challenging right now, especially in the United States. This is the tension of this new moon, right? We're going to maybe feel inspired we may have a revelation, an epiphany. This is saying slow down, and this is going to be the temptation to act on it. But everything else is saying, yes, this might be the right thing to do. But today is not the day. Find the foundation below you. Make sure you're not speaking from a place of vulnerability. Make sure you're not speaking from a place of emotionality. I just made that word up. I don't even know if it's true. Because as much optimism that is here, there's a lot that could be an illusion today as well. Yeah, absolutely. Go inside. The Hermit, if you haven't heard me tell the story of the Hermit, I'm going to tell the story of the Hermit. So the monk wakes up in the middle of the night, and he just knows that he needs to climb this mountain, and at the top of this mountain is the answer to everything. It is the truth of why we are here is at the top of the mountain, and he knows he must take that journey. He doesn't even put on shoes. He just takes a candle. It's the middle of winter, and he walks up this windy path to the top of the mountain. He almost falls many, many times, and he gets to the top. He finally gets to the top, and there's nothing there. There's absolutely nothing. It's just him. And he realizes in that moment that it wasn't the answer that he was looking for, but it was the journey. It was knowing that he could do that at his age. He could take that journey. He could take that risk. So this is about lessons that we learn independently, the lessons that we learn when we go inside and we do the internal work. So this is saying do the internal work before you charge forward. You know, that Four of Wands needs to be in the upright position. That Seven of Wands needs to be in the upright position. We need to be able to feel as though we have a foundation and that we can defend those feelings. Then the justice, which is waiting for us, that truth, that balance, will truly fit. Right now, especially in this new moon, we may be feeling a lot of push-pull, You know, this Hermit next to the Knight of Wands could not speak louder to that, more loudly to that. And yeah, Page of Swords. We're going to want to say what's on our mind. We're going to want to act in a certain way. But I strongly encourage you to check with your soul tribe before you take any action today. It's a day to go inside, Hermit. It's a day to go inside, do the internal work. You know, that's part of the journey too. That's also part of adulting, right? Learning not to just speak what's ever, you know, on the tip of our tongue, or to run and do a certain thing, even though it seems like it might feel good in the moment. It's the ability to take that pause, to check in with the people that we love and trust. I'm just going to grab one oracle card. I don't think I've ever pulled this on this channel. Thinker. One of the things I saw this morning, you know, is what was about the new moon and about how, you know, what needs to change, justice in our life is going to become super apparent over the next few days. But one of the astrologers that I follow said, you know, there's going to be a lot that comes up today, but notice the dog that didn't bark. You know, there's going to be so much coming at you, so much that you want to act on. Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, justice. But notice the dog that didn't bark. What are you missing? You know, you may have some idea. Notice this 44. You may have some idea of what you think you need to change, but there is something completely absent from the picture here, and it's going to take some serious self-reflection. You know, this is basically the Hermit going inside, doing the work, doing the internal investigation before you charge forward. And I'm actually going to pull one more oracle card. I'm feeling like this can go up. It's actually a great thing that I made it through this reading without crying. Okay, so chaos and conflict. Yeah, 100%. That is this new moon across the sky from Saturn. We're going to feel that conflict of wanting to act. But the energy today is telling us to step back. Notice the dog that isn't barking. Try to notice what you're missing. Everything else may be completely obvious of what you want to change. But there's one that's not. There's one thing that's not. And it's time to go with your soul tribe. Time to go with those you love the most. And, you know, run it past them. Get another opinion. Hold your tongue, hold your actions, do the internal work. Balance is coming. This energy is going to shift radically as we move into Leo season. Now's the time to lay the plans. It's not the time to act. I hope this was helpful. Again, baby steps here on 24 Hours a Day Tarot. I'm taking it 24 hours at a time. I will try to continue this week. Again, appreciate your patience. Thanks for stopping by. Know you are loved, and I will talk to you soon.